form, send and also receive, very important. But there are some pages which the Rotary, Post-Rotary Club don't need in original, because enough to send in email, in PDF file, but the guarantee form sometimes we need in original. But maybe we can find a solution how to solve this problem. We can show one lecture from Europe and second from Taiwan. Is your turn.
Okay. Thank you. Dear fellow Rotarians, dear friends, we have different types of databases in Europe. Different countries have developed a database. The one which is, I think, used most is the Danish version. We have the Belgian version of a database, and we have ours, which we produce basically for our needs, but which fits very good for the purpose of multi-districts. We came to the idea to use databases. My original opinion to make this is to produce a good PDF and then print out application. So Henry and I, we have decided to give our version of the e-papers, and after this we'll have a time for discussion to answer questions or to listen to solution and so on. So please let me give my the German version of the database. What is our purpose? We have two different things. I mentioned already the application which comes out, the data which we have and which we use in our program, and also it's a means of advertising for the program. So we have interlinked our database with our website. The students who go to our website find a possibility to approach a club, and their data are used then later. So advertise for the program, then of course ease the work of the Rotarians. We handle about 650 students long-term in Germany, and create a positive and readable application. And also we want to fulfill the legal and the ROI requirements, because we have to keep documents. We have to keep information about our exchanges for a couple of years, and this can be handled with the database. I mentioned already, in Germany we have a multi-district with 14 districts, and more than 700, which is about 3/4 of our clubs in Germany, participate in the youth exchange program, with about 600 long-terms and 450 short-term students out, about the same amount of students in. Website and database are connected. Students find general and specific information about our programs on our website, and then a formatted email which will go to the local club coordinator. I will show you the map with all these information in a short while. For us, the Rotary Club is the most important organization in the whole program and the whole project, because here the prospects, they apply. Here the students are supervised, and for the year before the exchange, during the exchange, and after the exchange. So the student, the club is for us the focus. Our database allows different forms of spreadsheets, tables, which eases the work for the club, but more the district and the multi-district level coordinators. And of course, we fulfill our legal requirements that we only give access to those who absolutely need the access to a certain data, and we keep the data stored in a safe way, and also when it is required, we delete the data. Here we have the players in the game. We have in green the prospects, two possibilities. The prospect which personally knows somebody from the Rotary Club and approaches the Rotary Club directly, personally, and then the prospect who sees information about our programs on the internet and then contact the club through the internet. Then we have the Rotary Club, and accepted prospect will become the applicant. We have the district, the multi-district, and the host district abroad. How does it work? The prospect approaches the Rotary Club. The club accepts a student or not, but we speak about the accepted student now. And when a student is accepted, the program originates three different things. First, the program produces some administrative material to keep a documentation about the exchange, like when are the host families screened, when were the outbound and inbound orientations, who is the counselor, when was the counselor trained, and so on. Then the program creates the account for each student, and the student gets a link to his or her account. The student starts to fill in the application, becomes the applicant then, and the information go to the district and to the Rotary Club. The district assigns the student to a certain multi-district coordinator according to the country the student shall go to. So the data are seen at the respective multi-district officers' tablet, and the multi-district officer coordinator sent the data out to a host district abroad. This is the outbound situation. Now we come to the inbound situation. The host district abroad sends so far a written application or a PDF application to the multi-district coordinator, and the multi-district coordinator gives 5 basic data into the program, which is the name of the student, the email address of the student, and the program the student participates in. And then again, our database produces an email which is sent to the inbound student with a link, and the link gives the student the access data. The multi-district assigns the inbound student to a certain district. Then the data are seen on that district level, and the district assigns a student to the specific Rotary Club. So this is the way going out and coming in, everything supported by our database, and also everything documented by our database. This here we see the introduction side of our internet. In the top you see it's in German Jahrestausch, which is long-term exchange, Kurzaustausch, short-term, and Then we have the summer camps. The students click on these buttons, can get specific information about the different programs, and also find a link to our club finder. Here we have a map of northern Germany with all Rotary clubs who participate in the youth exchange in that area. So the student clicks on one of the icons, gets a formatted email, and sends his interest to the club, who answers, hopefully. When the student is accepted, the student gets the information about the database. This is the front page of our database. We have two codes to log in. One is the user ID and the other one is the password. I think this is the normal way. When the student enters the codes, where does he get the codes from? The codes come from an email which the program automatically originates and sends to the student. A link, the student clicks on the link and then gets the two information, user ID and the password. We think that this is a way which is secure enough to just give the information to this one person. The student opens his or her site. We have 13 steps. All steps require the student to enter specific data. The first step, which I have omitted here, gives a general written information about the program. Then step 2, which we have here, are the student data. Step 3 are the family data about the parents, and then so on. We have school information. We have the letters which the students and the parents have to write. At the end, at 13, step 13, the student has to verify that all data are there. If not, then the student gives a red mark and say there's something missing in step number so-and-so, and the student goes back and corrects these information. On district and multi-district level, we have a similar information. We have the outbounds, we have the inbounds listed in different spreadsheets. We have all the youth exchange officers on district level for all the clubs participating, and on multi-district level we have the youth exchange officers from the districts and also the multi-district officer from the partner foreign districts. We have the program prospects, separate different programs. We have an additional information about the short term, and of course we have an email function where it's easy for the district or multi-district officer to send emails to the group inside the organization, either to the outbounds, to the inbounds, to the club or district YOs, send inbounds either combined or separately, also to individual persons. They can be separated, and the email addresses for the students are taken from the data the students gave into the system. Also there's an archive so that we can find older information about the outbounds and the inbounds. And the last point is the applicant protocols. We can realize who entered what, not who entered something at a specific day into the application. This is our status right now. Where are we going? We are just in a relaunch phase, which hopefully will come out end of this year. So far, we come out with a incomplete PDF. Incomplete means there are no signatures, there are no information from doctors, dentists, and schools. So we have to take out the application, scan it, add the missing data, and then make a new PDF, which we send via Dropbox, which is efficient so far. But our way is we want to have a complete application in this system, which requires the students to scan in and upload their transcripts, their information from the school and the doctors, so that we have a complete PDF in this system, which helps us to send it to our partners abroad. We have agreed with most of our partners that we exchange PDFs and no papers. And when we can convince our government that they also accept printouts and not originals, then we are in a great step further. For short term, which also can be handled, we have a short profile so that it's easier to start and exchange. Short term is, I wouldn't say much more difficult, but things are handled in a shorter way, in a shorter time. So we have a short profile, and we want to come out finally to get rid of guarantee forms and send the necessary information to RI through our database. Thank you so much.